So welcome to another session of CVP. We are going to take a practical question, but before, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, Langton Academic Solution, TikTok. Don't forget to like and share these videos to some of your friends. We always reside in Banda. This is my contact. We always provide all mathematical tutorials from CPA, bachelor's, O-level, A-level, mainly math, accounting. So we are here. We are doing a practical question. Let's straight go out to that. High-low method. So the question says, the total costs incurred at various levels of output of a production as follows. We have the output and the total costs. You have at 1,500, you are seeing the costs. And the question says, required, using high-low method, analyze the costs of the process of operation into variable components, calculate and comment upon the break-even output level based on a fixed and variable cost identified and assuming the selling price of 10.60. The earlier BEP of a firm, the better the terms of profitability. Identify the ways in which a firm can lower its BEP. So in the question, part A was saying analyze the question, analyze the costs into high-low, using high-low method into variable. So we are doing part A. High-low method. This high-low method is always used to find a variable cost per unit. And under high-low, the formula is high costs minus low costs over high activity level minus low activity level. So when you look at we need to know the high costs, the high cost. So you look through on the level of the total cost. The high cost is, we are seeing the high cost is, the first one is the highest amongst. Is 1,201 minus 102, the lowest, 476. So high cost minus low cost. High activity level is the same as output, which is the highest activity level was 1,400 minus 1,500. So when you get this, our variable cost per unit equals to 4.29 shillings per unit. So now, but they told us to analyze this into variable and fixed costs. But we know better that total cost equals to fixed cost plus variable cost. But still, you know very well that still total cost equals to fixed cost but variable cost. But variable cost equals to variable cost per unit times the quantity, because you need to know the fixed cost. From this formula, you can make fixed cost the subject. Therefore, fixed cost equals to total cost minus variable cost per unit times the quantity. So this is the formula of fixed cost. Now under here, I always choose any of your choices. It's acceptable level. When total cost equals to 113,201, our quantity we saw it was 1,400, and when total cost equals to 102,476, our variable cost is 1,500. Therefore, you can choose to use any. Let me take this first one. Therefore, my fixed cost equals to my total cost, which is 113,201, minus what's the variable cost per unit, the one you found, 4.29 times the number of units, 14, and you end up getting as your fixed cost as 53,141. Still, when you place in these other digits here, they must be in position to give you this. Therefore, total cost equals to fixed cost, which is 53141 minus, plus variable cost per unit. But we have the shilling per unit 4.29 quantity. So this is the expression. So we have analyzed it into variable cost and fixed cost, and this is our variable cost and this is our fixed what. So this is our fixed cost and this is our variable cost per unit. But always the number of units change depending on how much you produce. So question 2, it says they gave us the selling price per unit as 10.60. Our selling price equals 10.60, and they asked comment the BEP. They want us to find the BEP in the process of operating in terms of the comment. So they are telling us comment at the break-even point output level. So meaning they want the BEP in terms of units. And so since in units equals to fixed cost over selling price minus variable cost per unit. Variable cost per unit. So what are fixed cost? Are the one that we found, 53141 divided by what? Divided by the selling price. It is already given the question, minus the variable cost per unit, which is 4.29. So this is how we get the BEP in units. You will end up getting 53141 divided by this minus this, you get 6.31. So therefore BEP in units, so when you get the final answer is 8.42 units. So the break-even point in terms of units is 8.42 units. Question 3 says how to reduce the BEP point. So there are main 3:1, reducing the fixed costs, reducing the variable costs per unit, and increasing the selling what? Increasing the selling price. We shall look at this method in other subsequent videos. So when you want to reduce your BEP point, one, you can reduce your fixed costs. So we want to lower your BEP point such that you earn profits earlier. You lower your fixed costs, reduce the variable cost per unit, and lastly you can increase the selling price. Thank you. So in the next video we shall look at a more complex question and we shall sum up.